Welcome everyone, it's Enrico Janko. I'm the Signal. We're powered by the Mighty Team Alliance. Alright. Right now I'm just looking at what the buyers are doing right here first. I want to see what that happens with that. And then we see, can we make some judgments based off of that. So we'll wait a while, see what goes on. Right now it looks like the market has been moving downward. So that's what we're looking at right now. We'll see how it all works out. Hopefully it works out according to plan. Okay, I'm just watching this area now. It's trying to make its way halfway up, seems like. Looks like it's having a little trouble, difficulty. So this particular one I'll be looking at probably down. Hopefully we get these traders right here trapped. But we'll see. We'll see how it ends up. So far everything is looking according. Got a little rejection right there. But we just got to hang around and see what's going on. You notice at the bottom of the candle, that's where you're getting that rejection, right? It's because you got those sell orders, and then you got a bunch of buy orders that were sitting there. As soon as the sell orders hit there, they got to get absorbed by all these buy orders. So you're watching the buy orders. You see what's happening? And the sell orders right here trying to absorb. They got to absorb all those buy orders. So we just wait. See around there a bunch of flipping going on. See happens to be around the 27.35 area, right? About the 3-minute mark. Let's take a look over here, just so we have it up. Now, next point of reference would be about the 2-minute 15 area. We'll see what's going on about that time. Right now you got a big extension right here, but I'm still looking down, so we'll see. 27.37 looks like a possibility. What this is doing, it is doing the opposite of what we want it to be doing at this particular time, though. But right now I'm just going from the highest. I'm looking from the highest that I can. So 37 is the highest that I want to look at. Okay, you notice it made its way halfway to the candle. That's where it's, that's where it's going to either have a problem or it's going to make a breakthrough, right? Right at that 37 mark. So we had 39 sitting there that whole time, but we're just watching right now. I just want to watch it real quick. See what goes on. So this never really pushed down to enough, right? So we had to be in there at 39. I wasn't really looking at 39 like that, like I should have been probably, but so not a problem. But this is good anyway because we want to see what this up movement has with it. Again, this up movement is very close. This area is close to starting to flatten out a little bit, so something to have to look at. Could be a potential issue if not traded correctly, so got to look at that also. She's kind of been running away from 39 a little bit, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, Damien, it's a little fuzzy right now. It is. It's a little fuzzy. It is a tad bit fuzzy. And this is kind of like the conditions we're probably going to be operating under all the way till sometime after New Year's probably. So what you really want to be able to do is with your trading, you want to not get trading out always, the first 10 months of the year. You want to be already kind of, at a good space. So you have the option to trade or not at these particular time of the year. At the 27.37, we looking at the 215 to see where it's at. We're almost there now. It is under, so that looks good. That's what we want to see. So far, two confirmations have passed, so that looks good. We'll stick around for a while with this one. Hopefully it's working on that 36 price. So we'll just hang around and watch. I actually want to see this drop some more. As long as it keeps going up, I'm not really comfortable with it. Kind of want to see this go under the 60 mark, under the 36 mark, excuse me. It may not. It's a good trade though. It's a good trade because it's way under. So now we got that little drop that we might have wanted. Let me see how it moves one more time. We probably won't get a shot. But this is not. This is probably. It's probably all right. I knew something funny was moving with it though, right? Told you I didn't like how it was moving, so it's probably good though. But I'll tell you, we got to be extra cautious at this juncture. Extra cautious. See, the prices are scared too. See, so we getting prices all the way to the end. See, I don't like these. See, I don't like to be that close. I don't like to be that end up that close. You know, I don't want to end up like that. So, obviously 39 was the price, but you had to be in 39 really early. So, this is 115. I know the 15s were acting funny to me yesterday, so I might have to hold on that one also. Nice. You getting the picture, Damon. You getting the picture. This 39, I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it intact. I'm gonna wait for. I want to just watch this one, so we're just gonna watch. See how flat this line got, as I spoke about before. Starts getting flat right like that. You gotta be careful. Ay, ay, ay. Let me see this 115. I'm gonna go. 115 showing 37 all the way, right? 37 all the way. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gotta be very careful. Must be very careful. Still running away from 39 a little bit, right? Sometimes points like this be interesting, right? Remember I said down there at the bottom of that candle, if it get down here, probably people start getting scared. They want to get out. Of course, it looks like this to them, right? They got in, it was looking like that. Now, it's looking like that. So those people, they bought. So just like you saying, Damon, right now, if you scalping, right? If you're a scalper and you have bought right there, you're already thinking about getting out. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, that's the wrong one. So you trying to get out. So you got to sell to get out. So that makes more sell movement, sell pressure come into the game. Then a lot of times you get that sell pressure in the game. That's when you could get a good trade. Let's see what happens. But remember the other one went a little crazy at the end, so we know we got to be very careful. So around looking at that 39 again, but it's hard to really get a price on that. I'll just pull it up for a minute. And since it's kind of acting a little jittery, I just don't want to be in there too long right now, especially because it's acting like a little jittery. So that's why I'm just being like extra cautious. Like usually I would have been already in the 39 probably like at that time. Right before it clicked like that, I probably would have been in it at another time. But if this moves down appropriately, we might get a shot here. Right? If it moves down, let's see. Went down to 3, 2. Nice, right? Let's see what happens. We might not have got in it though. Yeah, we didn't get into that. Alright, we'll pull out. I waited just a little too long because I'm talking. But that's kind of what you want also when you're doing your Forex and you're doing your scalping. You see, you're trying to get that movement like that. Something they're going to hang around. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see what this brings. This might hang around like 35, and if you know me, I'm funny with the 5, so I might not be in it if it's around there, but we'll see. You never really know sometimes. Let's see, this could be building a nice little structure for us. We'll see what it looks like. Remember again, if I just went like this, right? Person was right there and they sold. They bought right there. And the market right now looks like that. Right? So maybe, people thinking about getting out some more. So far, doing everything we want, right? Prices are moving downwardly. Will it stay like that? I don't know. All right, let's go. Let's see what's up. All right. And it should be right around like the 35 mark. I'll tell you how I feel about those 5s. Then there's more 5s. Oh, yeah. See the fight right there? They're trying to stay below the candle. That's the fight. They're trying to stay below the candle. The buyers are trying to, push them back up. But, then you see something like this. People got to get out. So they got to sell to get out. So that should keep the price down. So now you look at it, you see 35 is definitely in range, So something like that makes me be able to take 35, like right now, you know what I'm saying? If I'm on some other type of platform, I'll be like, all right, let me take 35 and just rock with that and see what goes on, just because that's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong sell right there. I just like 35s on the binary because I don't know. They just do funny things to me. But if if and you find taking it when it's there, it's there to be taken. It's definitely there to be taken. I'm gonna look at this right here because it's down about 24. I want to see it under though, much more under. The number is probably like 35. Of course, 35 is pretty magnetic. Like the price will be trying to be near the 5 more than the 3 like I want it. So you see how you got 35 the whole time. Just because 35 magnetic like that, he'll probably play around with 4 something, and 35 be there, but I just don't like it because the funny thing to me happens with 35 sometimes. It'll just overshoot and the timing be off, and then right after that it'll shoot back down or something like that. So that's why I don't play with them. Right now this is a little wacky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you. You see this flatten out a lot of times. Sometimes the rules, you know what I'm saying, they don't apply to the prices that you want to exact in window. And especially at this time of the year, the volume in the market is just different. You gotta think about it. It's November 27th. How many people, is taking vacations? There's probably mad people that take vacations now and go somewhere warm, hang out with their families elsewhere, and they're not in the office actually trading. So the markets know that most of the people right now that are trading are retail traders. So the market is easily manipulated. Not a huge manipulation, but few micro pips here, micro pips there. Someone's balance grows from it. So watch this right here. This is what we're looking at. Again, I'm watching. People bought right there. You see that? It even is a spider leg right there. So people even bought all the way up. So they in that trade, especially they day trade, and they like in that, right? And you see what the market is doing right now. So they're going to be a little shaky, but they're not going to give up too easy though. And a lot of that, you're going to find the evidence of it is because when you see one spider, a lot of times the next candlestick, might be a spider too. So far this has been down under 37. Let's see what it's looking like over here real quick. When we get down to like the 215 mark or something. This is 130. This is another one you got to be careful just because it's 130. I don't know what what they doing at 130. 130 somewhere might on some big desk. It might be pop off time. So I'll be careful. Be careful around those times. Anything that's like seems like pretty memorable, like you gotta show some caution with. So about the 115 mark, Go look again. We was down 30. We was down below 37 the whole time. So we're gonna look at that. Let me see how long we could hold tight with this though first. As soon as I said that, it bounced. I knew it was gonna do that. As soon as I said it, I knew it was gonna do that. So to put me back at this 50. Like I said, I don't like playing 50s. And this one is probably swell, but 5 at 130. See, if it's all in your direction, it ain't no problem. But they get funny. Like I said, I'm funny with those 5. You see, I could have ate that and been out, been finished for the night, for the day or whatever. But whatever. We hold tight. Yeah, they a little funky right now. But this is a hard body time right now. This is hard body times. You see that was good. Now you see, if you look at that, right? I'm telling you, look. You see, there's a hammer, so they was definitely buying in there, right? Boom. They all got caught out there. Nice, Damon. They all got caught out there, right? So I'm thinking, I gotta look at this right here. I'm like, they got caught out there, so sometimes they'll reverse on these sellers, and these sellers will get caught out there. So you just gotta watch. But I'm like, the buyers right now are caught out there, but they trying to show some strength. But it go back down again. I might get a nice little lick. And this is how you just walk them down. You got to stalk them. You got to stalk the weak traders down. You see what I'm saying? You stalk the weak traders down. Stalk them down. We're gonna let that right there, let it just rock off probably. Let me see what it's doing though. Just cause 37 is there, right? Aye. I'm messing up my whole thing. It's still at 35. Messing with that 35. At 135. See, I don't like that. At the 219 mark, it's above 33, close to 35, right? But we got that little rejection right there. It's playing 34. I wonder if it's playing 34 to try to touch 35 again. Try to touch 35, you know? I guess it definitely is not doing that. It is not doing that. See, 33 is too close. 31, presented itself at one point. Market funny style right now. Let's see, there it go. Let's see if we push to 35. Yeah, see that little push trying to get to 35? I figured it would give a shot. A lot of times it ain't going to try just one time. They want to try 2 times, right? They're going to try 2 times. They're going to knock on the door at least twice, maybe even a third. And it's going to do that both sides, up, down. It's going to knock on the door. One side going to answer. One side going to answer. Open the door for the floodgates. So right now, buyers are feeling, they feeling a level of strength in the market. But them sellers are still there, right? We got to figure that after all that went on, there's still some sell orders there because it only took this candle one shot to make it where it did. It's taking this like 2 shots at least to make it with this candle that same type of distance. So some sell orders still in the market. We don't know how many though. There's enough in there where the market is not moving right now. So that's what we know. Still trying to give it a push, right? Looks like it's still trying to give a little push up here. Like it's still kind of believing itself. Them buyers, right? They kind of look like they still might have some belief. Who knows? We don't know. Who knows? We're just going to watch, see what happens. That's what it's all about. Sometimes we just got to be real. Chillaxed. He said chillaxed. See, a lot of times the market, when it's going up, it'd be kind of clunky going up. It'll be a little clunky going up, unless it's just going up. But a lot of times it'd be clunky a little bit. Just like real life stuff, like you going uphill, it's a battle. You falling, you fall. It ain't really no battle to fall. You know what I'm saying? That's the opposite. Like, there is no battle when you fall. So, it'd be like the same thing. It'd be going up. It'd be like having to fight his way up. Looking at 33 again, as the market fights that 35, right? It's going to try it again. And of course, it's not going to know I don't like 35, so that's what it give up. You know? And no, I really don't like 35, so that's what it's going to entertain me with. That's how the market do. It's, you know, it tempts you. So that's all right though. You got to be in this early. Of course, see, it gave me another shot. Let me see, it gave me another shot. Sometimes when you act like that and you're giving me all these shots, you know what I'm saying? If you give me another shot, let me see, it gave me another shot at this. This is all because I don't like 5s. That's crazy, right? This is all because of that. It's way over. Let me see what it's doing. This is all good, but it's all because I don't like 5. See how much money I leave on the table sometimes? I just leave it because 5 be acting funny to me. And now it's 145. The last one was good though. There's a couple of good ones up front. Yeah, it do keep money in my pocket. At this point in time, yes. At this point in time, it do. Now, as we go on, you'll see I got like a couple of different little quirks like that. That you don't have to have. They're just what I have. It's not something that you have to have. Because I don't know. It's just based on my experience, and my experience might be just biased at this point in time, kind of, with certain things. So some of that might be just a grain of salt. So if you feel comfortable in the trade, you definitely got that right. Take it and make it. Take it and make it. See, this candle shot up there, huh? Yes, that's my that's what how I kind of wanted. I wanted to be able that you could, the opportunity is there to take many trades. It's more so on you to learn the discipline, not to be, just greedy with it. But I want it to be clear cut that there's plenty of trades there at any given time, really. Any given time, any market opportunity, there is trades. It all depends on whether you want to take the particular trade that is being presented. And I like to look at all of this on a statistical basis, more so than anything else. So if statistics say this type of trade that I take wins, 99% of the time, then when that type of trade set up, I just take it. you know, and it's kind of like, well, is win or lose, you know. You're just in it because the statistics back you up. So after a while, the more trades, more that you do, you know, you start acting on, you know, the experience of those statistics that you witnessed yourself. And then it'll have you, you know, just going into, you know, just stronger trades and trades that you just believe in. That type of thing. It's at 145 acting crazy for whatever reason. For no reason, really. No real reason, really. You know what I'm saying? Probably too late for that. Yeah, too late for all that. And that's not something I actually was going to get into anyway. That's like, I was just talking. What time is this one? Okay, that's how it looked. That's how it ended up looking. Alright. Sometimes I want to see how it ends up looking too. That's why I like to come out to this 5 minute. I want to see what it looked like. You know. This possibly could be a climax, or possibly could be a continuation. Because I tell you, those a lot of times those buys, they set up kind of funny style. Nice. Yeah. After a while, you get the feeling for it. It's just like, I mean, I never surfed before, but I guess it would be sort of like that, or, you know, of course it's organic. The market is organic, and you kind of learn how to move with its breathing, how it breathes, just like how the ocean breathes. The ocean breathes to create the waves, and it's sort of the same thing with how this market be moving. Let's see what we're looking at this here. What went on with this? A lot of movement going on here. Okay. First it moved up, now it's moving down. Let's see what's going on at about the 220, 215 mark with this. 27.38 is where it's at. Alright. Okay. We're over the 37 mark at this time, coming down to about 215. We're over 37. So maybe it's pushing up to 39.40. Maybe, who knows? We're getting pushed out that 37 range a little bit. So we're going to be in 37. Got to kind of be in it at a minute 40 probably. I'll just bring it up. Maybe it'll give us a shot. I don't think so though. Nah, it's too much of that. Too much of that going on. Too much of that going on. That's going, right? They tough with us with these prices today. So you gotta be kind of on your job. It's on your job with it. And I'll go into that one. And we'll see what happens. Let's see how it pops off for us in this one right here. Like I said, I go in just on statistics, on just how it all rounds off. You know what I mean? Just on the statistics, how the numbers go. And we never really know. Because all we could do is just trade it. We could just trade it to the end. See what happens. San Rico Janko, I am the signal. We just wait. We're at 27,419 right now. We got to be over 2739. We've got about 20 seconds left in this particular binary option. Hopefully everything maintains what it's doing. We've come out ahead because that's what we like to do. Pause. You got priced out on that one? All right then. Don't worry about it. There'll be more. There'll be more. Okay. Other nice little shot though. They gave the guard a shot from outside. They gave me like an outside shot. He took that one. It was water. Because it's usually wetty. It is usually wetty. It was easy to get priced out on that one also though, because when I went into that one, so let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it. That was on point though. Alright, let's see what else we got going on though. Let's really see what else is happening. I tell you, that happens a lot with those upward movements. You see how that movement is like a little clunky. So it's kind of like you got to be kind of on them a lot of times. Let's see what happens next. What time is this one? This side. I want my chart. Let me see this one. Maybe trying to get to this top. Oh, well, I gotta maybe trying to get to this top. Excuse me. Right here. Big rejection right there. Let's see what it looks like on this side. Seeing rejections coming through. So 41 looks promising. Let's see what it looks like at the 2-minute 15 point. See if it's still a promising situation. Let me see what this is. Okay. 41 at the 215 point is still under that. Let's just take a look. Let me pull it up so we can look at it in this view right here. Alright, I'll just throw this under there, 41, so I can see. And we're under, we are 404, so we're in range right now. It's going, and it's still going downward. This is something I would take right here probably. But I'll let it ride out though. I'll let this ride out because I don't want to see it go over 5. I don't want to see it really go over 5. Now it's back down to 4. Like now, if it go down to 3 or 2, that's what I like. Ultimately, I like 2. You know what I mean? But how it's moving right now, I'll probably go for it. But I got time, so that's why I'm just sitting on it. Even though I would get a better price, but you know, you always want to be extra cautious and not really be caring about prices like that. You know what I'm saying? Once again, now you see that push to 5. Now if it definitely hit 4 again, then it's like boom, boom. I'm definitely in it. But right now it's under 30 seconds soon, so boom, that's when you be in it. See how it hit that 4 right there? Then you in it. Now let's see how it all go down for us. I talked all that and probably messed it all up just doing that. But I was talking flavor. I was talking all that flavor. But that's where I want to take it though. I take it either way. I take my wins with my losses. I take the wins with the losses. It's at 8. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That's why we don't take no losses. We just wrap it up. Nice. Nice. I like it the way I like it. This is what I'm talking about as far as the statistics. Like, that was the trade, so I took it. You see what I'm saying? Like, regardless like how it went down. You see, you heard me. Like, man, daggone, this one might not do it. But I play the statistics all the time. Like, that's what it is for me. So I just do it. That's all good, Damien. You ain't have to take that. You ain't have to take it. I take the trade just to show you where I'm at with it, and where the trades is. You know, where's that? Like, I don't want to even take any more trades. Period. Really, like I already told you, this whole session is terrible. But we in here taking trades. So when my you know how I move says it's time to take the trade because that's what is available. I hit the number. I click. My clicker work. My clicker work all the time. All the time. When clicker works, and it will go off. But yeah, that's the way it goes. So that's the way it goes. Thing. I take them win or lose. And you see, once again, you notice that when I did the trade, it was only for one contract. It wasn't for several contracts. It was one contract. All right, it's a reason for that. Because I know that the risk on that trade I felt was a little bit more than, you know, it was on the contracts before. So we're going to lighten up on our load. Make sure that, you know, if there is a problem in the trade, that it ain't going to be that big a problem that we can't deal with it and we lose too much of our profits, because we ain't going to get set back for the whole week just because, you know, we fed into being somewhat thirsty. So this is a 2 o'clock trade. Market can make a big move, so we gotta chill out right now. Especially around 27.39. Let me see. 41 looks like it's all in the picture. It's all in the picture. See, even myself, I would have to kind of like, you know, I got to be having discipline also, because I'll take all these trades coming up probably. Let me see. Yeah, I probably could take like 3 trades. Um, 41, right? What's the number? Yeah. like we said, it's at this time, we gotta be careful, but if timing is not a big thing for you, 41 looks kind of, let me see. You want to make sure it doesn't go past 405 though, before you know what I'm saying, pull that trigger when you know it's moving close there. See, you gotta, that's what, you let it push up against that first. You see what I'm saying? Let it push up against that first. And then, you know, the price will come back to you kind of, and then you get a, you know, a price that you could go in it at. You know, it might not be the perfect price, of course, like I said, but we're not counting profits. We're kind of counting up wins. So that's kind of how you could get those. Like most likely for this next session, because I'm not gonna hold you up with you just having to watch or anything, because I'm probably not going to take another one now, or if I do, it'll probably be like at 3 something or something like that. Just because I want to maintain my own account. So, and yes, then you just need more reps. You get them. Like I said, you don't have to get them. You don't have to get them. You know, for real with your money. You could get them. You know, just watching it and writing it down, just how it all goes down, how we walk through it. You know, and you'll see that it works, and it's going to work statistically, like I said, not just, you know, based on like your feelings. And as I said, my goal with this IMtheSIGNAL is to make not me IMtheSIGNAL, but everyone that comes in contact with me, the signal. So that's how I operate. So eventually, as you continue on, you'll be able to do this. And I'm working on a tool also that'll help you also when I'm not on the chart myself. So you always kind of, you know, have some type of level of assistance in your trade. So that'll be coming soon though. And I'll start putting up these trainings somewhere. I'll probably put them on the website and put them under the member training. So if you remind me or make sure you just on IMtheSIGNAL, make sure you just got your login and all that to that, so I can leave the trainings up there for you guys. What am I looking at here? I just want to see what this do though. Let's see how this is. Let's see how this acts right here. Trying to get to the top of that. It look like it's having a hard time. Let me see what the price is. 41.39. See, that looks kind of swell like that. That look kind of swell. At 215, it's under 39. It started out under 39. And you gotta be, see, it's giving it to you too. So let me show you. Let's see what it does. It's trying to go to 37, so you gotta get 39 like right now if you're gonna get it. Oh, they're giving you some time, but if it drops, it's gonna drop fast, and you ain't gonna catch it. See, right now you gotta wait for it to pop up. See, it popped up, so you get 12. Like I'd take my 12 on 39 with a whole, you know what I'm saying, with a whole 1 pip kind of, you know what I'm saying. That's like nice little room, and considering how the market playing right now, you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of like another one that it just falls into. I just take it. You know, the reason why I'm not taking it now just because I'm not taking it, but it falls into that category. I just took that, and whatever happened, happened. You know what I mean? Wouldn't even worry about it beyond that. You got to push that 37. Let me just look at this one. Let's see if it go down to 4. But you ain't gonna have enough time anyway. It ain't go all the way down there anyway. It was 39. It was a number. 39 was sweets. 39 is sweetness right there. 39 was all flavor. That's how I would have got right to it though. And trust me, a lot of this is just confidence based off of performance. Just mad confidence based off of performance. Talking your way through it the whole time. Now I know it's going, it's trying to get to the top of this again, So that's things you gotta look at too. Like it tried one time, it didn't make it. It's trying again. Maybe it make it, maybe it won't. But if it don't make it again, now that might set it up, for them to start knocking on the door downward. They're knocking down. They be trying to knock down the door. So that's how you peep that. You seen it. You seen it. I want y'all to take this with you and really get it. Start winning trades. Just start winning trades. One thing is hard to win when you're afraid to lose all the time. See what I'm saying? When you're afraid to lose, it's hard to win. Matthew, you pick it up. If you got that link I sent you yesterday with that training had the exact walkthrough. I'll have the exact walkthrough. I have, how to look at this. It's very simple, actually. After you see that training, you look, it's very simple because the key elements of it is all there, and it goes in order of, the time of the market. So you're gonna look at it. If you watch that a couple of times, you'll see it. 35 is probably like the number up, right? Like strong 35. When I just wait. Cool. I guess I lied about that. All right. Enough of that. Let me see what this next one do now. You learn this, you see that every price is like a letter, every candlestick a sentence, every chart story, right? You see he's trying to make his way to the bottom of this, right? That's the fight right now, right? That's the fight. The fight to the bottom of that. And you look like this. So he bought, and you were still in the market. This is like you bought and you were still in the market. Then you came here. That's how it's looking right now. You ain't shook yet, right? You ain't ready to drop all your luggage yet, but you're thinking about dropping some of it. And if you ever have any questions about anything that I'm talking about, just ask me. Pretty much. Pretty much, because from this activity, I've been looking down. Like, anything up right now, right? First, what we got to do, it got to kind of confirm itself a little bit first before we just take his word or trade on it. Excuse me. These are all over. I ain't like that just because it was stuck at like that 3. That's the only reason why I didn't take it. See, for the most part, this is like a down move. Flat right here. So that's why we gotta be careful, right? Right now, everything seems to be going down, so we'll continue along that line of thinking. Another interesting point in the market, right? Because these people here that was buying, right? They still feel like they still have some hope, right? They're still hoping. They're still hoping. They're hoping this reverse, come back up. And stuff like this happens, people start getting off the sidelines and getting into the market. People in the market, they start, you know what I'm saying? They start wondering if they should be in the market. But they still have a level of hope, though. Optimism, a little bit right here. They feel bad, but they still have a level of hope in what they're trying to accomplish with the buy right there. Let's go check prices real quick. Well, 27.37 looks like is in view. If we're looking for the sell, right? Anytime we sell, we want to sell high. We want to sell as high as we can, right? Excuse me. Are we down to almost under 2 minutes? 37 still in play. Coming a little priced out right now, right? It's almost about 2:30. Gets around this time, you got to kind of be in these trades a little earlier if you want that price, you know. But a lot of times you can do it confidently because it's just a good placement of the trade. But that being said, it's a weird period of time, so I would go with the overcautious and just wait it out and not try to be in the trade that long. Even if I just miss it, not a big deal. They give you the 5 on top, right? Could have got that. We don't want that. I figured that this might come back around a little bit, so there's a chance to get in there. The algorithm kind of agrees with us right now, So there was definitely a chance for us to get in there. You had to be quick though. Light contracts, bid size, and light. You notice that also around this time of the year, like usually you'll see higher bids, contract sizes. Contract sizes tiny. After 225, you got in early? Which one? Which one you hopped in early? The last one? Oh, good. They winners right now. Actually, let me pause this for a minute. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause this so I can clear out the memory real quick.